Thanks to the Kennewa Hills cheerleaders for welcoming us back to 13 on Your Sidelines. North Muskegon has put small schools across the state on notice this season.
The Norsemen in 3-0 tonight. They hosted Hesperia. The Panthers came into this one looking to beat North Muskegon for the first time since 2015. Early first quarter, North Muskegon on the 28, handoff to Tristan Thomas. Looking like Thomas the Tank Engine, breaks a tackle, then takes it all the way around right in for a touchdown to make it 7-0. First quarter, Norsemen on their own 31. James Young escapes the pocket. Look at him, keeping his eyes downfield. That's textbook. Allows him to find Landon Christensen, who's going to turn on the Jets, take it all the way for the score. 14-0, North Muskegon leading. Still in the first quarter, North Muskegon on the 10. Young fakes it to Thomas, then tosses it back to him. He cruises in for his second score, making it 21-zip. Still in the first quarter, North Muskegon on the 49. Young, play fake, looking deep. A.J. Larkin taking it all the way. North Muskegon cruising. That was 28-0. Final score, nice, 69-7 win.
Last year was White Cloud's best season in decades. They didn't have too many setbacks, but one big defeat they did experience came at the hands of Kent City. Tonight, the Indians looked to get revenge against their CSAA silver rivals, but could not put up the points to do it. Kent City gave White Cloud a whooping in the first half. They led 38-0, giving White Cloud an absolute mountain to climb coming out of the break. The White Cloud Indians tried to get their offense going, but couldn't push away the stellar Eagles defense. That defense gets the ball right back to their offense with great field position to punch in another score. Isaac Wright having himself quite a day. He punches it right up the middle and waltzes right into the end zone to add another 6 points to the scoreboard, giving the Eagles a 50-0 lead. That's a 50-burger. With the game clock winding down, the Indians try to move the ball forward to give themselves a touchdown, but they fall short once again. White Cloud had one last opportunity to get some points on the board, but they just couldn't pull through. On the last play, they tried to scramble around with nothing working. The Kent City Eagles walk away with the win for this one in a landslide victory over White Cloud, 50-0.
We've reached the 13th and final game, which will be our fan vote game every week this year. This time around, we received 3,600 votes, and our viewers told us they wanted to see TriCounty at Nuego. The Vikings are 3-0, and the Lions are coming off their first win in the Ralph Munger area. The Lions had a hot start, forcing a fumble, but ended up turning the ball over on downs on their next possession. Now, the Vikings don't waste this possession, and a designated quarterback run. Owen Barenwald gets it to the edge, and he's into the end zone. They tagged on a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. Now, Owen wasn't just impressive on offense. Check him out picking off the Lions on their next possession. This puts them in great position to once again punch it into the end zone. Chase Keller takes the ball, drives it right up the gut on the goal line. They pull out a Philadelphia Eagles type of push play on the goal line, and, boom, that's a touchdown with the missed. There it is. Here comes that push. Get him in there, just like Jalen Hurts. Now, with a missed 2-point conversion, it was 22-0. Nuego has a last chance before the half to get some points on the board, but they can't get anything done. TriCounty ends up winning this game 36-8.
It's time for a look at some of the other scores from around the area. For that, we toss it back to Matt Gard in the control room with some guests.
Hey, Mark, I've got Allie from Kennewa Hills and Reagan from Comstock Park tonight, and they're going to help me read some of the scores from their teams. Let's start with Kennewa Hills. So, Allie, before we get to your score, your coach, Coach Katie, is one of my best friends and former 13 on Your Side employee. Did she say anything to have you sabotage the show tonight?
She's just amazing, so of course not.
Well, that's your opinion. So, let's have you read the score.
Okay, Kennewa Hills 55 and Ottawa Hills 18.
And with that win, the Knights moved to 2-2 on the season. They will be back home next week against Forest Hills Eastern. Now, let's find out how Comstock Park did.
Belding scored 49 and Comstock Park 21.
Now, that is a tough break, Reagan, but after that loss, the Panthers, they dropped to 2-2. You guys will have a chance to redeem yourselves next week when you face Godwin Heights. Let's check out some other scores from the area. Hudsonville gets a scare from Grand Haven, but the Eagles remain undefeated with a 17-7 win. They will travel to Granville next. West Ottawa and Jenison faced off tonight, both looking for their first wins of the year, and the Panthers take it in a close one, 21-18. Cedar Springs wins a tight one over Wayland in OK Gold action, 35-28. They'll face Grand Rapids Catholic Central next week. In West Michigan Conference Lakes action tonight, Oak Ridge made the trip up to Ludington. The Eagles return home with a 29-21 win. Back to you guys.